EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New England Patriots. Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And we are underway in Foxborough. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. It's a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Stevenson.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, it's May. Hard throw, incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Let's go now.
Richardson looking to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, tonight. Hey, what's that? Torpedo!
To throw, it's May. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing here is May. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. Second and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
At the Patriots' 39-yard line.
Let's go.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. It's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Richardson shotgun on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a first and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Richardson out of the shotgun. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Sam Laporta from 6 yards away. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. It'll be a 9-yard gain that time, and it'll also be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run once more with Stevenson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's May. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air, May. This is intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Ready.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you got everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So they decide not to back him up. They want the down. An interesting call there, as it'll lead to 4th down.
Let's go. Steady.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
Come on.
Richardson. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Ready? Viking 18. Ready.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 20.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Terrence Ferguson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
Patriots nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now Richardson. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Rams first down.
Now it's Richardson. Over the middle, he's got to Strong. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Second down and a little more than a yard here. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Second down and a yard.
Let's go.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the half. Richardson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight cover. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Another run for Brown on second down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here comes third down and 7.
Ready?
Richardson working from the gun. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. On the return is Jones. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down. First and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Cameron Curl up to make the tackle.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take those shots, and try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope they have success through the air.
And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get it down inside the 25. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that. 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They're going to throw. May. Gets this complete to Butte. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Keyshawn Butte. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Patriots 6. Andy Borregales to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. The QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Another run for Brown on second down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Here's Jones on the return. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Second and 10. Throwing here is May. He's got a man. It's his fullback. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Fourth down. Here's May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Got it. Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Go!
This to Laporta, right side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game. They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the 1st down.
Go! Cowboy, go!
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Get it! Huh.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Isaac to Slaw. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Patriots 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down.
To throw, it's May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Here's May. It's caught here by Adams. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air, May. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the shotgun, it's May. Got a man, Butte. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Breaks through the contact. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
19 targets.
On the jet sweep, here comes Puka. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready? Lions.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. 56 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
First down, Rams.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. Marcus Jones there for the tackle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready?
They will toss to Brown. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready up.
Right back to Brown. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settled for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee.